Give me a home out in the bush, please, and lots of groceries, a bung or two. Me make wild roost and skunk out the back. I go in the shed and the old smoking chair.
G'day, welcome to the Terpene Table, where cannabis culture meets cultivated conversation. I'm your host, Wild Roo, grower, guide, and your mate in the garden. Each episode, we dig into the roots of the plant, from terpene talk to cultivar deep dives to the stories shaping the cannabis scene. So, roll one, pack one, pour a cuppa, and let's hop to it. You ever smell fresh lavender and feel your whole body unclench just a little bit? That's not just nostalgia or spa vibes. That's Linalool, calming your nervous system like a warm cup of tea. G'day, and welcome back to the Terpene Table, your home for cannabis culture, terpene science, and cultivated conversation. As always, I'm your host, Wild Roo, your mate in the mulch, and today we're winding down with one of the gentlest, most soothing terpenes in the bunch, Linalool. This one's for the insomniacs, the overthinkers, the anxious gardeners, and the mellow-minded meditators. Whether you're tuning in from the hammock, the herb tent, or a couch that's seen one too many late nights, I'm glad you're here. Light one, grind one, or just breathe deep and settle in. Let's hop to it. What is Linalool? Linalool, spelled Linalool, is one of those terpenes you might already know without realising. That fresh lavender smell, that's Linalool. It also pops up in coriander, mint, basil, rosewood, and even a few citrus peels. Floral, herbaceous, slightly spicy. It's gentle on the nose, but powerful under the hood. In cannabis, Linalool doesn't always shout, it whispers. You won't find it in high percentages like myrcene or limonene, but even a little bit can change the vibe of your bud. It tends to show up in indica-dominant or balanced hybrids, adding a relaxing, anti-anxiety edge to the experience. So, if you've ever smoked a strain that made your shoulders drop and your thoughts slow down, Linalool might have been in the mix. The calm effect. Alright, let's talk about the high. Strains with Linalool tend to lean towards the chill side of the spectrum. Not full couch lock necessarily, but soothing, grounding, decompressing. Perfect for evenings, post-yoga, or Sunday arvo naps. Some people say it's like putting your brain in a hammock. You're still awake, still aware, just less weighed down by the mental noise. And there's a reason for that. Linalool is thought to interact with the GABA or GABA system in your brain. The same one affected by things like benzos or alcohol, helping to lower stress and anxiety levels. Medicinal potential of Linalool. Medicinally, Linalool's got some strong street cred. It's anxiolytic, helping reduce anxiety. It's sedative, supports sleep and relaxation. Anti-inflammatory, shows promise for pain and skin conditions. Antimicrobial, used in some natural cleaning and skincare products. There's also growing research around Linalool's potential in neurology, particularly its calming effect on the nervous system, and potential benefits for conditions like Alzheimer's, epilepsy, and chronic stress. In cannabis medicine, Linalool is often sought after by patients dealing with PTSD, insomnia, or chronic anxiety, especially when paired with cannabinoids like CBD or low-dose THC. Whole plant medicine strikes again. This terp might not be flashy, but it plays a part beautifully in the entourage effect. Strains high in linalool. If you're keen to try strains with a touch of linalool, here's a few favourites worth checking out. Do-si-do, a sweet floral knockout with relaxing effects. Lavender Kush, obvious name, mellow results. Amnesia Haze, a sativa with surprising calm underneath. LA Confidential, a classic sleepy strain with floral depth. And Skittles, fruity but chill, a great balance. My favourite Linalool go-to at the moment brings us back to Do-si-do. It helps me unwind without completely switching off the light upstairs. Keep an eye out on terpene test results. Even 0.1 to 0.3% linalool can have a noticeable impact when it's part of the right blend. And now it's time for news from the garden. Alright, it's time to have a quick peek over the fence at what's been going on in the wider world of weed. Because whether it's breakthroughs, busts, or bureaucratic chaos, the cannabis garden is growing fast, and the news never sleeps. Australia approves new clinical trial using linalool-rich cannabis extract. This just in, a team of researchers in Melbourne have kicked off a clinical trial using linalool-forward cannabis extract to treat anxiety in cancer patients undergoing chemotherapy. This study will monitor sleep quality, heart rate variability, and subjective anxiety levels over 8 weeks, and it could prove a turning point in how we formulate cannabis-based therapies beyond just THC and CBD. Lead researcher Dr. Amara Tan says, "We believe linalool could be the missing link in calming the body without sedation." Stay tuned. If this trial succeeds, it could reshape how medicinal cannabis is prescribed in a clinical setting, especially for mental health and end-of-life care. That's all for today's deep breath at the terpene table. If this episode gave you a new appreciation for the power of scent, subtlety, and slowing down, then I hope you'll share it with someone who could use a little bit more lavender in their life. Come join us in the Wild Root Cultivars Discord. We've got a channel for terp talk, grow tips, and swapping notes on terpene profiles. Next week, we're headed back into the woods with pinene, the crisp, pine-scented terp that might just sharpen your memory and clear your sinuses while it's at it. And you won't want to miss that one. Until then, stay mindful, stay mellow, and keep gardening.
Give me a home out in the bush, please, and lots of mulberries, a bung or two. Me make wild roost and skunk out the back. I go in the shed and me old smoking shed. Give me a home out in the bush, please, and lots of mulberries, a bung or two. Me make wild roost and skunk out the back. I go in the shed and me old smoking shed. Give me a home out in the bush, please, and lots of mulberries, a bung or two. Me make wild roost and skunk out the back. I go in the shed and me old smoking shed. Give me a home out in the bush, please, and lots of mulberries, a bung or two. Me make wild roost and skunk out the back. I go in the shed and me old smoking shed.